Hello everyone, welcome to my channel again. In the last video, I showed you how to able to list out a list of organization that your Unity ID link to. And now this time, we want to hook it up to this UI system so you're able to choose your organization. And later on, you can pick a list of assets that belong to that organization. Now, before we get started, just make sure you follow the last few videos that I put on YouTube. Now, let's switch to Unity. So this is the Unity project that we're working on, and to let people to pick the organization from the list, that we will use something called Dropdown from the UI. And to create that, we go into the under the canvas, right click and select UI and go to Dropdown Text Pro here. That will create a drop down list in here, right? And then we just want to make the list a bit longer, so we go into inspector and say 50 here, hit save. And then now we go into the login controller, and to start with we need to say first go in to make a private list of storing all the I organization variable. So we go private list and then I organization, and we're gonna make a name, say underscore organization, right? And then we will need to go make a serialized view of that drop down list. So we go into drop down, make sure you pick the TMP, stand for Text Pro drop down. So this is what we are using. So I'll just go organization drop down. Okay, right. We can actually just remove this block of code because we have done the login logout using the UI system. And if I go all the way to the bottom where we debug.log all the organization name, we and make sure that the list that we have in here is created before we use it. So we go m_organization, we put two question mark and equal. That would means that next check it if it exists. If it doesn't exist, then we do a new list and we create a new list. So that will means if this list is already existed, don't do anything. And we make sure that the organization, that list is empty. So we go organization question mark dot clear. Actually, we probably don't need to the question mark because we actually said that the organization, that list must be created before we clear. So let's do that. And in this awake for loop here, we go m_organization dot add the organization there. Now, since we have after we get all the organization, we can distribute it in the for the drop down list. So we go drop down list dot we first clear all the options first, make sure it's clean, and then we go m_organization dot we have, oh sorry, not the right one, and organization drop down dot option, we add options. And what this needs, we are going to pass in the list of options. So we go add options and go inside bracket, we goes m organizations dot we're going to use a function called convert all, and convert all the name into a list. Make sure that is a list. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. And then we need to add a listener to the drop down there. So go back to the awake function, or maybe we can create a function called a start function, and here we goes m_organization drop down dot on value change. So it listens to when the value has changed on when user select a new organization. We do on value change dot add listener. Now that's actually add listener to that event, and we're gonna say on organization selected, right? And make sure that in the destroy function we remove that listener to avoid memory leak. So I'm gonna click on this red bubbles here, and then it will has an option to say create a method here. Additionally, or we can just like copy this name, and we go private on organization select, and we pass in the integer select value here, right? So on that we will use we're gonna actually debug.log to print out the selected organization name on the console. So we go debug.log, and then since we have already a organization list here, so we're gonna copy that and say m_organization square bracket select value. So, and then after that we go dot name. So what is that once the user pick up a list on the organization, and then we will print out the selected organization name. So let's go back into Unity and make sure it finished completed after compiling. So in the login controller, make sure we drag in this drop down here and save and hit play. So the expected behavior is after user login, the list of organization will be listed under this drop down here, and then if you click on that, it will show you a list of drop down here, and you should able to pick one, and then the one that you selected will be printed at the bottom of the console panel here. So I'm going to do another one. So yeah, that works. Okay, so that's all that I have for you today. So in the next video, we're going to talk about how to get all the assets project that is related to this organization, and then we'll be able to list out and display it in the UI to allow people to choose to pick or to preview the asset on the application. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit subscribe and like my videos, and hit that bell button to get notification of my all my video updates. So, and again, thank you very much for watching.